I'm Fine, Creepypasta. By me. I knew this girl back in middle school. She was around my age. Actually, she was my friend. We talked at lunch every day. We even had classes together. I think her name was Alex. She had short, dark hair that looked as though wind was constantly blowing through it. She also had bright blue eyes. Our friend group wasn't popular. We were the kids no one could figure out. Most of us struggled with depression, anxiety, and other stuff. The group put our problems on the leader, Alex. Mostly because she was the strongest. She was helpful, but some of us took advantage of her. Over time, she grew less talkative, and those bright blue eyes that we all loved so much grew dull, almost white. She smiled less, so finally I asked, if she was alright. She answered with, I'm fine. One day, I went to her house. She answered the door with a grim expression and said, Hi. I said, I just wanted to check on you. You're okay? She replied with those same words, I'm fine. She was acting like this for the past week. She has personality disorder, so she does act strange sometimes, but never like this. I decided to do something about it. So I started to think and decided to ask her best friend. But when I got to her house, there were cop cars at her house, and her parents were talking to them. After they left, I asked her parents, what's going on? Her mom told me that her daughter went missing 2 days ago. I cupped my hands over my mouth hearing this. Not at the fact that she was gone, but at the fact that her mom said she was with Alex the last time she was seen. The next day, I went to school and asked Alex what happened to her friend. She shrugged and said, she went missing. I never noticed. I looked at her with a stern expression and asked her again, what happened to her? Also, I don't know, but there's one problem gone. I was shocked. This was her best friend, and she is happy she went missing? I went home after school, angry and confused, so I lay in bed when I heard a knock on my window. I got up, I looked, and saw nothing, so I went to bed. I woke up in the middle of the night to scratching at my window. I looked to see nothing once again, so I went to sleep. In the morning is when I noticed it. Well, when I noticed it. The screen to my window was shredded, and there were cracks in my window. Something was trying to get in, or someone. At school, I realized Alex wasn't there. Some kids were talking about how they were gonna stop being friends with her just because she refused to do their homework for them. At that, the gym doors flew open, and there was Alex, walking in late. One of the boys walked over to her to end it, and I saw them talking. 1 second, and she popped his arm out of place the next. We all heard a loud pop, and then the boy screamed and fell to his knees, crying. And a teacher come to see what's going on. But I was shocked to watch the teacher grab the boy and slowly back away from Alex. The other boys surrounded their friend, and the teacher popped his arm back in place. The boy yelped and sat still for a second. Then he got up and told his friends to be careful around her. Later that night, I felt like I was being watched, but I just ignored it, and I woke up to the sound of glass shattering. I sprang up to see someone climbing through my window. I screamed, only to be grabbed from behind. "Let go!" I heard a sharp shh in my ear, so I shut up. The only reason I shut up is because that thing that was crawling through my window looked at the closet I got pulled into. It started to scratch my window and searching the room. I looked around my closet to see Alex. She let go of me and said she would tell me later. After a while, that thing left my room. Alex told me not to move, and I asked why and started to get up. She pushed me back down, just in time to see the closet doors get smashed open by a hammer. I screamed, and Alex grabbed one of my heels and jabbed it into the thing's eyes. It jerked back, and me and Alex went running and leaped out my window. A week later, Alex explained. She was getting frustrated at those who used her, and that frustration summoned Exolopus, the hate demon. In Navian culture, the demon wanted her to kill others, and said if she won't, it would. So it came to my house. To this day, I wonder, what would have happened if I wasn't pulled down by Alex?